Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Eva Kennedy. How are you? I'm adjusting my computer here a little bit. I'm here in Chicago. Where are you? Today is October 1st, and I'm grateful to you for joining me here today. I'm going to spend a few minutes just adjusting this. It's amazing how when you go on Facebook Live, prior to hitting the go live button, they show you a preview. But what I find that the preview is a little different when I actually go live. So I'm taking this opportunity right now just to adjust my camera a little bit before I get into it. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Hopefully you can see me and you can hear me. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Eva Kennedy. I am a certified life coach, and I'm also the founder of One Evolution, which is a boutique coaching firm. And I'm still making a little bit of adjustment. I want to have all of my house or my background. I want to have my face here so you can see me and focus just on me. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. And today, what I want to do is spend some time talking about, are you struggling to move forward? Are you at that point in your life where you are struggling to move forward? But before I get too far into it, I do want to just do a couple of housekeeping items. Number one, I have a link. So once the video posts, there is a link right here that will take you to a free webinar that I will be hosting on October the 15th. And you will be able to just click the link and sign up. The second thing I want to share with you is that I will be hosting another live stream this coming Thursday right here in the One Evolution Facebook page at exactly the same time, 1 o'clock. So I'll also recap this information at the end, but I wanted to make sure I provide it to you right up front. So let's talk about, are you struggling to move forward? Are you at a point in your life where you're seeking to create a plan for your future so you will know where to concentrate your efforts, and also measurements so you will have measurements of achievement? Again, my name is Eva Kennedy and I am a certified life coach. And what I want to share with you is how there was a time in my life when I was stuck. So if you're struggling to move forward, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling unfulfilled, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling like your life may not have purpose, first and foremost, know that you are not alone. And I want to repeat that because sometimes when we're going through something and we're struggling, we think that we're the only ones that's going through it. So if you're stuck, again, feeling unfulfilled, like your life may not have meaning, you are not alone. There are so many of us who have struggled to move forward. And there are so many of us, and that may be you that's struggling to move forward right now. And you may be listening to my voice right now, and what I'm saying may be resonating with you. Because maybe right now you are at that point in your life where you are struggling to move forward. But again, keep in mind, you are not alone. So if I may, I'd like to share my story with you. Because again, I was at a point in my life where I was struggling to move forward. I was stuck. And I was at this point where I knew there was more to my life. So if you're at that point where you know there's more to your life and you want more out of life, you know you have gifts and to offer and skills and experiences, but you just don't know how to move forward, but you refuse to accept the status quo. That's exactly how I felt. I was stuck. I knew I had gifts. I knew I had skills. I knew there was more to my life. I knew I had more to offer, but I didn't know what steps to take to move forward. So I was in the cycle, and every day I would get up feeling anxious, unfulfilled, and I was seeking to move forward. I was seeking how to move forward. So if I may share my story, again, I was at a point in my life where I was stuck. And it got to the point where the status quo became unacceptable to me because I was unfulfilled, I was anxious, and I was losing my confidence. I was starting to withdraw because I knew that there was more to me. And on the outside, I thought that I had this strong facade appearance, but on the inside, I felt powerless. Have you ever been at a point in your life where you felt powerless? It's not a good feeling, is it? Because with that comes anxiety. With that comes unfulfillment. And that's what can cause the lack of confidence. And I was searching, and I was searching, and I was searching. And finally one day, I sat myself down and I wrote down the 5 most important things to me. And those are my values. So that was a starting point for me. I knew that going forward, whatever I decided to do, it had to satisfy my values. And that led me to coaching. And while I was going through coaching school, one day I was being coached. And at this point, I was feeling still empty inside. And while I was being coached one day, the tears came. Right there in class. I think it's about 25 people. Right there in the middle of class. Here I was, tears. And the person that was coaching me asked me, "Why are you crying?" And I said to him, "Because I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of the stereotypes. I'm tired of having to prove myself. I'm just tired." That night when I got home, I sat in my chair and I could actually feel blood flowing through parts of my heart that I had shut down. But here's what I can share with you. That was the beginning of an amazing transformation journey for me. Because what I realized in the months and year ahead is that I had become an emotional prisoner. And I was holding myself hostage. So if you feel stuck, if you feel unfulfilled, if you feel anxious, you are not alone. As I stated earlier, so many of us go through this. So many of us struggle because we want to define our purpose. We want a plan for our future. We want to know what that next level of our lives look like. But we just don't know the steps to take. And we don't know where to turn. But here's what I can tell you, or here's what I will share with you. Not only are you not alone, you can move forward. You can create the life that you want. Like I stated earlier, that was the beginning of an emotional journey for me. And what I had to learn how to do, instead of looking outside to find answers, I had to learn how to tap into the power within me. Because everything I had, everything I needed to move forward was within me. And here's what I've learned, and I'll share this with you. As human beings, we are capable of making our own decisions. But sometimes we need help along the way. And in my case, I needed some help. But here's what's amazing. My transformation was amazing. So I've gone from this place of being stuck, not knowing how to move forward, not knowing how to create a plan for my future, not knowing my purpose, not even knowing my values. Not my values in the sense, but not knowing that I was valued and had so much to give. I mean, I knew there was still more to my life, but I just didn't know how much more. Because now I share my story. Because here's what I learned about myself going through this transformation. I had created an internal emotional pocket. And every time something happened to me, I would put it in that pocket. But see, the pocket spilled over. And that was the best thing that could have happened to me. Because when the pocket spilled over, I was forced to tap into my inner self. I was forced to tap into my power. And I use the word force because I refuse to accept the status quo. I refuse to live my life feeling like I didn't have purpose. I refuse to live my life with this sense of emptiness. So I had to go inward. And I know if I could do it, you could do it too. I had to go inward. So if you're at that point in your life where you're struggling, you're feeling like you don't have purpose, you don't know what the next phase of your life looks like, you don't know how to go about moving forward, I'm here to share with you that you can do it. And you have the power. It's within you. It's within you. It's within you. It's within you. And you're not alone. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to sign up for my free webinar that's coming up on October the 15th. And I want to share with you how I was able to get my power back. And I've gone from feeling powerless and empty to this amazing transformation in my life. And this is what's really funny and amazing to me, and I laugh at myself sometimes. I went from feeling like, how do I go forward? What is it that I need to do? And now I have so much confidence and energy and believing in myself. Every time I accomplish one thing, I add 2 or 3 more on my plate. And that's been so amazing. And I don't mind sharing my story. No more, putting my emotions in my internal pocket. I share my story gladly because it's exciting. So I've gone from this person where I was withdrawing to now I'm so excited You know, I get up in the morning, true story, there are some days I skip through my house because I have purpose, I have my power back, I have my confidence, and I'm living right now. I am living my life purpose. Sharing my story with you is part of my life purpose, and I'm excited about it. So if you're ready to stop struggling, if you're ready to stop living a life, a status quo, then join me on October 15, and I will share with you a life-changing strategy. I will share with you exactly what I did to get my power back. I will share with you a plan where you can define your vision and your goals and create measurements of success. And it starts with you. It's my plan that I will share with you to help you focus on the person within you so that you can get your power back. Know that you're not alone. Know that you can move forward. Now, I'll tell you, it won't be easy, but then life's not easy. And the difference is, it's not easy for you now if you're struggling to move forward, if you're feeling stuck. You're getting up every single day and you're in that cycle and you're searching and you're looking, and it's not easy for you now. The difference is, though, you'll be working towards achieving what it is that you want to, because you will have a plan. And it won't be easy initially, no. Because it takes discipline, it takes commitment, and you have to follow through. But I can tell you, once you put the plan together and you start to work it, it's just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the better and the stronger you become. And you get to that point, you see these little small incremental changes in your life. And all of a sudden you realize these incremental changes are producing fantastic results in your life. Because you wake up one day and you feel the energy. You know you have purpose. You have a sense of fulfillment. You're living a happier and more fulfilling life. So you don't have to continue to struggle. All right. I hope to see you on October 15th. Tap into the person within you. Create the life you want. And I'll also be back here on Thursday, this coming Thursday, right here in One Evolution, because what I do want to share with you are some of the obstacles. Because there are obstacles, or maybe obstacles that could prevent you from moving forward, and I touched on it a little bit today. But please register and join me. I want to just take a few minutes to see what comments I may have, or if I have any questions. And this is my nephew, Jason. Thank you. And he's someplace in South America. I'm so glad, Jason, you had the opportunity to join me. I'm looking forward to having you attend the free webinar on October the 15th. Again, the link is right here. When I post the video, you can just go right in and you register. And once you register, I'll make sure I send you reminders so you won't forget. And then again, this coming Thursday, join me here again. Let's talk about some of the obstacles that can prevent you from moving forward. So thank you so much for joining me. First and foremost, the most important thing is to know that you're not alone. And if you're struggling, you can create a plan to move forward and live the life you want. I'm Eva Kennedy, your certified life coach. If you have not taken the opportunity to like my page, One Evolution, right here in the Facebook group, please do so. And I look forward to not only seeing you back here this Thursday, this coming Thursday at 1 o'clock, but also I look forward to having you join me for my free webinar on October the 15th. No, you don't have to continue to struggle. No, you don't have to stay stuck. You can create a plan for your future. Thank you so much for joining me. Love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you the next time.